Mumbler. Well, to start off, I live in a really woody area. I've lived here for about 4 months, and for as long I have stayed in this place, I can barely concede sleep thanks to these weird noises. It's hard to describe, but if I had to, I would say it's like a ghostly mumbling, not from inside my home, but from the woods surrounding it. I have never once been able to make out what the mumbling was trying to say. Though it's only recently that I experienced something that truly made shivers run down my spine when I was sitting in a makeshift chair I made out of a tree I chopped down. I stayed sat on my backyard facing the woods, doing nothing, when I realized it was already really late. So I quickly made my way into my home that has a huge window on the kitchen, which is facing the woods. But as soon as I got inside, I started hearing the mumbling, which was unusual because they normally start at around 11-12 p.m., but his time they started at around 9 p.m. This made me freeze in fear. When I came to my senses, I went into the kitchen and stood in front of the window, but there was nothing, which made me unsoil my bridges. But it was all in vain, as I immediately soiled them again when the mumbling suddenly stopped, and I looked back at the window, seeing a figure, and even though it was pitch black outside, it was like this figure forced my eyes to look at it, wanting to be seen. Even with the darkness outside, I was able to make out this 10-12 feet tall pitch black figure. It had no distinctive features, other than having vaguely humanoid characteristics. It was like something I had never seen before. It had no eyes, no nose, ears, nothing. But I was sure I was not imagining things. It looked real. I stared at it for a while, and in some sort of autopilot, I bolted to the door wanting to confront this thing, but as soon as I opened the door, it was gone. Then the realization hit me like a truck. What am I doing? Clearly, it was me just being stupid, so I went back inside, and for the first time in months, I was able to sleep with no issues, and I have never heard the mumblings ever again, though I live in fear of them coming back.